Yo, this is Senior G telling you to tap in on Sundays to the Philosopee Show. Live at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on SoldierByBlood.com. Home of underground entertainment and the voice.
Well, we've sure got big ass problems.
Yup. Can you believe these big ass prices?
Doesn't bother me. I got a big ass secret.
What's your big ass secret?
Every time I fill up, I add this little gas pill and I get big ass savings.
You get big ass savings just from using that little pill.
Even with that big ass truck? Even with that big ass truck. And when I help other people get big ass savings, I make big ass money.
So you get big ass money helping people get big ass savings with that little gas pill.
You got a big ass tank?
Honey, do I have a big ass tank?
Oh, yep, you do. You definitely have a big ass tank.
Yeah, I do.
Look, this is what I got paid last week.
Wow, that is big ass money.
We're planning a vacation with our big ass savings and that big ass money.
We could use some big ass savings.
And some big ass money.
You know what I mean? Ain't that the way you heard me at that wedding? When we met at Tina and Rouse's, young nigga. Huh? Takes us back about 40 years, huh? Yeah. Shout out to Danny Green. Focus on cash flow. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Here. This a photo opportunity. Look here. This photo opportunity. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Here. This a photo opportunity. Look here. A photo opportunity. Learned it on third. And it'll teach your ass. Already him. Just to teach your ass. Hippie, hello. Now 5 the reefer. Mexicans call me Mota. Mama screams out Jesus. Now cut this shit. This reality inspired. Kanye West string a bell through the wire. What? Retro to get this shit right now. Black Andy Reid called the show from out of bounds. Hootie hoo my ass. This shit lit. In high school, daydreamed about nights like this. Welcome to Bowling Green. We do fun so proper. Drank so much vodka. Don't fuck with cold water. Hold up, yeah. Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Here. This a photo opportunity. Look here. This photo opportunity. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Here. This a photo opportunity. Look here. A photo opportunity. Got the pacing of a Don. Memory of a con. Known on the L for selling that bomb. Knows that know me, regard me a hustler. Used to whip it till it was butter and hand it to their mother. Con little sister. Scam little brother. On Browns Lock Road. All in the day of a hustler. Name Vito. I represent struggle, but you struggle from where I'm from. One day you gon' hustle, and if your hustle is pretty, what you have is double. And after you double is perfected, that is. I withstood some sad shit. Sold real BBC on Craigslist. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Here. This a photo opportunity. Look here. This photo opportunity. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Here. This a photo opportunity. Look here. A photo opportunity.
Jump out the whip. That's clean enough to fool your mama. Black on black 44. Call it Barack Obama. I see them watching, they watch me, but they can't see me. Well respected like Trump, but my moves not sleazy. Take it easy, baby. No evidence, just put your lips on my print. I might pay your rent. I like counting bread, love when that dough rise. Hit it to the top of the south to holler at my guy. King of the bluegrass, may whoop your blue black. If I stack slacks, so come correct. Don't mind the pit bull pistol or my queen, mister. Put the cameras away, plugs don't take pictures.
Struggle, my nigga. It be hard sometimes, man. They don't even know, man. So, I'ma go ahead and let them know a little bit of something. Put them in the mind of a real nigga. Real talk. Struggle.
I swear they don't know the struggle of a real nigga. So much stress it'll kill you. When you're real, they don't feel you. Your baby mama on your ass, cause she all in the feelings. All this hoping and wishing, make you think about killing. I swear they don't know the struggle of a real nigga. So much stress it'll kill you. When you're real, they don't feel you. Your baby mama on your ass, cause she all in the feelings. All this hoping and wishing, make you wanna stop dealing. 1979, a real nigga was born to a family torn. Made me ready for war. No mother to love, somewhere out there cracked out. Abusive father stressed out, beat me till I blacked out. My presence hella dark, you wonder why I sport. They threw me in the deep blue sea, came out of shore. My teeth is razor sharp, you better have heart. It's a dirty game, being soft won't get you far. Picked up my pen and my paper after my strap, bruh. Write about these licks and murders that I survived, sir. I could have been in jail, a one-way trip to hell. Because fake homies and BMs want me to fail. But that's okay though, just stack my pesos. Even though the government take a half my check, yo. Will I shed this hard shell? Only time will reveal. Walk in my shoes, little dirty, yeah, the struggle is real.
Man, y'all know the struggle. Everybody ain't built for it. But I just want y'all to know, y'all can get through it. Just keep your head up. Struggle.
I swear they don't know the struggle of a real nigga. So much stress it'll kill you. When you're real, they don't feel you. Your baby mama on your ass, cause she all in the feelings. All this hoping and wishing, make you think about killing. I swear they don't know the struggle of a real nigga. So much stress it'll kill you. When you're real, they don't feel you. Your baby mama on your ass, cause she all in the feelings. All this hoping and wishing, make you wanna stop dealing.
What it do, man? We got family in the building, man. I'm gonna have to fix the camera to get you on camera, but hey, we got family in the motherfucking house, so you know how we do it. It's a celebration today, man. It's 2 p.m. here in the Lou. Welcome to the Philosophy Show. Hope y'all ready to open up your minds and ready to talk philosophies. We the council. I'm Tweezy the Don.
I'm Daddy Rich in the building.
All day.
Ezium in the building.
Yeah.
Hold on. You Tiago, second half of Stacks, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We I'm gonna have to get them on camera. Only got. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get them on. Y'all heard the voice. Today. First of all, man, we gonna talk about some stuff later on in the whatchamacallit, but this been a hell of a week, man. So we gotta have a recap, man. I wanted to go ahead right now because this whole week to me started with Jay, the CEO of NLP. It started with him on Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? We kicked that motherfucker off. It was Juneteenth. It was their fourth festival, and this was their first parade, if I'm not mistaken. And it was my first time DJing at a festival. You know, I don't consider myself a DJ, but y'all see what I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, and I'm gonna say this and continue on. You know, being able to play music to make people feel good is a blessing, and at the same time, it also saves money. I call myself a show DJ. You know what I'm saying? I DJ for people who do shows. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, the reason why I did that because some of these DJs, shout out to Al Business, he not one, he's a raw with it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. I will work with him and do a show.
He said he always, wherever he at, he gonna play some St. Louis, artists. And
so, and he know how, and behind that, he know how to put your music in on time and how he's thinking about the artist when he's DJing. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But some of these DJs don't understand that they put it all on the artist. It's never all on the artist. It's on the promoter and the DJ to get at these artists to get their music.
Right.
Now, if they don't do it, I just won't put you on the next show. Fuck that.
Right.
But if you do it, some people need to be told that. Like I told everybody in the beginning, either have a flash drive or email me your shit. And don't think just because you emailed me your shit last show that you don't got to do it the next show.
Right. Right. Anybody trying to go through all this stuff and you know what I mean?
Yeah. So we think of each other. But back to the Juneteenth festival, man. I gotta let them know, bro. Hey, motherfuckers need to recognize real and quit fucking. You know, it's one thing to. I love by speaking truth and transparency. So if you don't like that, that's on you. But show these people love that's getting down, dog. Man, we tore Collinsville up.
Tore it up.
Bruh.
Had a wonderful time.
Did you?
Yeah, great time.
Man, did you not see the coverage of that?
Yeah.
Salute, James.
Salute, James.
Salute you, bro.
Yeah. That's real.
And I ain't gonna say that what we got up next. I'm gonna let you do that on whose mic is this, but it don't stop.
No, man. That's what's up.
Bro. So, what y'all? I don't want to just talk about it. What y'all speak on it, man? How y'all
Man,
felt
it was
about
a
the
wonderful
Juneteenth?
time, man. You know, thanks to Collinsville for inviting us out.
For
James
real.
Alexander. Putting up together, man, 'cause it ain't easy, you know, bringing a big group of people together. And he did a great job, man. Jay the Realist, great at hosting.
Oh,
This
dang.
boy hosts through cramps.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Jay, shout out to Jay the Realist because he did put a clinic on with that hosting.
Man,
Most definitely.
for
I
real.
didn't even know that he had it. He had that in him like that. But yeah, that's
Hey,
a
he
whole
was
nother
hard.
lane, my guy.
Hard. Hey, check him out on Louiswood Radio. He one of our new hosts. This now he's cemented into the game. He hard,
Shout
bro.
out to all the acts that performed too, man. They brought it.
No doubt. That's what's up, man. Big things popping.
See how I go? Oh yeah, I forgot. But so we did that. Then we hit it up with June 20th. We started off with a Whose Mic Is This? Where we had Big V, we had Doc Dillinger, Lady Ivy, and Fat Tuesday, and that was the greatest fucking mixture of people for that type
It
of.
was, man. It was.
Man, they kicked it.
They killed it, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, man. DOC.
All day, man. Check him out on the Playground After Dark. Fat Tuesday on the Underground Show. And Lady Ivy trying to find a home in podcasting. So we all working, man. And Vito was just at home. You know
May
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
something?
Yeah, man, speak. Speak, brother.
For anybody who say with their mouth they don't mess with Tweezy the Don, but still was able to benefit off his arrangements, you're welcome.
Yes, you are. You are definitely welcome. Hold on, let me give you a applause. Hey, it's a great thing to, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you put a mirror to yourself, or it's going down. You don't how can I say it, bro? if y'all went over there, long as you represent me, it's all good. I don't. If you a fucking what you call it, you a podcast place and you do media. Of course they need to come through your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But just know, motherfucker.
Hey.
This what we do
Pay a
for
little
real.
homage. Pay a little homage. It's free, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know.
That's
listen.
one of the biggest things in St. Louis, man. That nobody wanted. You know what I mean? Pay homage to the next person. Don't give nobody their props. Everybody want to be the man. You know what I mean?
And you are the man if you the man.
In your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, everybody got their own lane, man. Stay in your lane.
Man, tell them again, stay in your lane and show love. That's it. That's
it.
all.
That's
all. Cause we show love to you.
Counting hate with love, man.
It's weird. You know, it's weird, but Vito told me, I could tell, man, we talk, so, you know, some shit metaphors, some shit, you know, straight to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm trying, I can't say I'm trying, because basically he said they love you, Tweezy, you just don't know it. So that's a metaphor to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I get you. But this is my thing that I'm gonna tell everybody, and I think everybody know this who fuck with me. I'm going to be who I am. So you gonna get called out if you fucking with me. If you giving it to me in public, you gonna get it back in public somehow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna do it to your face. It's either one.
Right.
So
you don't get it though.
Yeah, you gonna choose which one it is before we recollect what's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we can not fuck with each other, and I could give one fuck about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
leave it at that.
Yeah, we can leave it at that. All the other shit.
Don't start taking shots and you know.
Man, leave it alone.
And then now you gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying? And
Cause look, we got a team out here, and we are very, you know, we cultured. You know, that's why we don't hardly do ours or pops, because that ain't really our style. We don't have to go do that if we don't have to do that, right?
Real talk. Right.
And there's nothing wrong with people who do that.
No.
But we're on something else.
Say that one more time.
What you say?
About the pops, and we're cultured, and we don't have to do that if we don't have to do that.
Yes.
But we not looking side eye at those who do that.
We not.
Let's clear that up.
We not. That's real talk. And that's just being honest and transparent. My peoples can hit pops. I might go and I might not go. It's probably 75% I won't go. Depending on who go though, I'll come up in that bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just real talk.
It's a platform for new artists for real. You know what I mean? Coming to the game, give them a chance to, promote themselves. You know
all day.
But yeah.
Like you say, promote theyself.
Yeah, you gotta promote yourself.
All day. But again, man, James, back to Jay. Like I said, we got a Who's Mic coming up, man, and we're gonna talk about a lot of good shit, cause I know my mans need to talk. I fuck with you, James, man. I'm just letting you know, bro, and you already know. I fucks with you, bro.
Oh, real talk, yeah.
So, hey, congratulations. So we hit the Who's Mic is this, then we hit BB's. Man, shout out to motherfucking BB's and DJ Two Black Fade. What am I getting his name? DJ Two Black
Fade
Faded.
Black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He DJ up there.
Solid dude, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Shout
I didn't
out
get a
to
chance
you,
to really
brother.
rap with him, but the little bit I did, I felt that energy. He a good dude. I can see that.
All day.
Oh, and shout out to the wings too at BB.
Oh yeah, them $1 whole
Get
wings.
there on a Thursday.
They say
BB's.
whole
Lake
wings.
Drive, get there on a Thursday.
Man, shit, Wednesday too. I know they got Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So, and if they got Saturdays, go up there too, man. Just fuck with them, man.
Right.
Hey,
Good people, man.
First of all, I'm just gonna say that. Hey, y'all killed the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, y'all. Hey, look. I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? Because like, we always been up in there on a Thursday. I'm just peeping and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna say how managers get down, motherfucker.
Right.
Like I'm peeping and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna ask her how much to grab just 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know I be up in there and I just be grooving. They already fuck with us.
It's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the crowd is always, they in tune, but they there to have a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna see, because some people don't like you fucking up their crowd.
Right.
And I get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she gave me the price. I said, all right. You know what I'm saying? Why not throw Big B into the mix? Why not?
Which should have been free for us. And, you should have to pay for that, because they gotta, man, they don't even know what they got up in there.
Oh, they
you
do.
know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So, but shit, that's what I'm here for too.
Right.
They got paid,
Yeah.
and they was coming in. She know what she doing. I fucks with her. I appreciate it. Ernestine, I appreciate you. So,
Shout out to Ernestine.
Man,
Big
so-
Shout out.
Lake Drive.
Nice spot too.
Man, so y'all rock that motherfucker like fucking stars.
Yeah,
Everybody
they
in
I
there.
will say they fuck with us. I was shocked I would say that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that kind of love, not from that, that particular.
Bro, but I knew it. My thing was, that's the marketing. That's our market for real.
Right.
If you think about it. That's why I don't. My mental know, like, you gotta go with reality. Is you fuck with who you fuck with, and then you gotta figure out that niche. You can't be going after the young crowd if that ain't what it is.
Right.
You can't be going after the cornball crowd
Right,
if
right,
that's
real
not
talk.
what it is.
Exactly.
Marketing 101. Demographics and geographics. You gotta know who you going for and where to find them at. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest compliment that I heard that night was, this lady pulled us aside and said, I paid for front row to see Janet and Nelly.
She sure did.
And I will pay for front row to see y'all.
Yeah, she sure did.
See what I'm saying?
When you are aligned with the Most High, some things you better start expecting.
Yes, sir. You real talk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
Hold
shout
on.
out to the lady
And you
in the
know
green.
this,
I ain't catch a
man.
name, but she had on green.
All day.
Big shouts out.
Things like that really, you know what I'm saying, inspire you, motivate you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this, like I might not touch a lot of people, but I know I've touched some people. You know what I'm saying? People that came up to me, young, old, middle age, and you know what I mean, say things about my music and stuff that, or this line or that, and you know what I mean. So it's just, you doing it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Talk,
Like,
yeah.
Yes, sir. So
She like that run your drill though. I tell you that, she loved that run your drill. I don't know what it was about the old mature lady, but she was feeling that run your drill.
Hey, I got some. Man, y'all just don't know. We gonna hook that with that, cause that's one of the ones can get that motherfucker crunk.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All it needs to be is just certain things just need to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And we gonna do that. I ain't
Some
telling
visuals.
Yeah.
Hey.
What he said.
Yes, sir. Hey, so 19th, 20th, Merc game. And I'm telling you, I ain't really getting no sleep. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't getting one fuck. Work, all that. I ain't get. Nigga, my mental was great. So, the 21st. Nah, I had hella fun that day, bro.
I had up
21st, bro.
Still on
That
the
was
rocks.
what, Friday?
Yeah, that was Friday.
Okay,
Yeah,
still on the rocks. Okay.
So,
You're starting to run all together with me now when you be out here doing
It was a blur. It was a blur.
all week.
Yeah.
Hey, so 21st, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest. As a promoter, I always feel like I'm going to bring a crowd. A different crowd.
Right.
Now, I'm very appreciative of everybody the supporters and everything. So I don't be. If you hear me say certain things when I'm complaining or I'm upset, it's not because of the people that's here. I still want to try to get other people to come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to balance that while I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I already kind of seen like everybody who was there, and as far as who they bring if they shit on a Friday, all depends on the bartender.
Right.
They a bartending club type, like who they bring in bartenders who bring in clientele.
Exactly. I see what you're saying.
So you know, just that's that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, it's, you know, the people that's here, you know what I'm saying? I've just gotta, people start getting shady when ain't nobody there. They don't want to perform.
Right.
And I get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, my performance is not really about the crowd.
Right, yeah.
It's
It's about getting that footage, actually, you know what I'm saying, to utilize it a later date and on other platforms. I get it, yeah.
And not even just that, just to build relationships with
right, there you go. That's the most important, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely,
the thing that I love about y'all is that y'all was good. Everybody was good.
Right.
Everybody was good.
Yeah, everybody did their thing, yeah.
Bartenders.
Yeah.
Even the people who paid to get in, it was like 4 people who paid to get in.
Right.
And they was cool as a motherfucker.
Right, exactly.
You hear me? They was straight chilling.
Exactly.
Only one motherfucker was on some bullshit.
Right.
But we didn't need that energy in there anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we had the people in the building. The best part of that to me was when we did the video shoot part the second time. When we had to do it 2 times in a row, let him do it once. He did not, I'm going to tell on you, B-Though, he did not want to perform. He didn't want to do nothing for the video no more. He was just, you know what I'm saying? He was on this chill mode.
Right.
But I'm like, bro, no. We can't, this a video. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't know what he kind of used to. I know what we did last time. That was like really, that wasn't a lot of work for him. Well, it was. Shit, he did what, about 5, 6 takes?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so he got it in. He didn't want to do that this time.
Right. Yeah.
So I was just I was like, I just had to amp it up, man. I had to energy. Let's give him some energy, cause I'm looking, nigga, you come on, bro. You the man, nigga. You finna do this video.
Exactly.
We finna make this motherfucker pop.
Make it pop.
And it pop.
Oh, most certainly.
That I can't wait to see this video.
Shout out to Gentry, man.
Shout out to Hippie with a camera, goddamn it.
Definitely, baby.
That's why I fuck with him too. Because I was going back and forth between them. That's how I know he didn't want to do it.
Exactly.
But I was like, you need some more footage? He was like, yeah, I at least need 2 more, you know.
Right.
Like, I already know.
Exactly.
You know how he work.
Yeah.
After you work with him that once, you like, okay, I know what to expect.
Right.
I got to give him what he need. And he going to give you back what you need.
Right.
Results,
But we did that, bro. And then he did one more solo one, which I was glad he did. That's why I played it again. Because I was like, I'm going to just play this motherfucker again. And he did it solo, which made it, I was like, all right, good. Because he did get a lot of B-roll. He got a lot of B-roll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he didn't get no stand-ons. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
I knew he needed it, and he at least needed one, you know what I'm saying, by itself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I was glad that he got that in. So I believe the video gonna be raw, bro. And that's how
definitely.
my thing is. When people fuck with me, that's what I think. I think about my peoples. Now I can't think about them all the time. Like if the problem ain't came up, I might not. I might fuck up. But if I've been through this shit before, microphones. I only got one mic. You know what I'm saying? Like. You've been knowing we've been doing this for how long?
Right.
People be killing me with that sometimes.
Yeah,
but you know, I don't know. But then when I just, you know, that's why I brought the DJ to the side before our show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He thought it was gonna be something totally different because I saw the way he, you know, he kind of didn't want to holler. I just read his body language.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was kind of, cause that's why I brought Daddy Rich, because I want to bring
Right,
No,
right,
so
yeah.
you can hear what I'm telling
Exactly,
the DJ,
right, yeah.
and make sure I'm saying what I'm supposed to be saying.
Right.
And it felt like a little bumping was going on a little bit. So I'm like, hey, is you here to help us, or is you here to, because I'm giving you good information.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing.
Right.
He was like, no, I get it. I'm just used to you. I'm like, all right, forget the past.
Right.
Let's move.
Let's live in the present.
Yeah, let's go right now. Because
Exactly.
I don't want to hear all that. That's, you fucking up my vibe.
Right. Oh, he got it together. He got
Yeah.
back on track though with it.
He
You know what I'm
did.
saying? I like to think that me and my nigga has a little something to do with that.
We
So,
good.
Yeah.
But you know what that is? And this is what he told me, and I appreciate it. Because I'm not ratting on you or none of that, bro. It's nothing but respect. Because that's how brothers do things anyway.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
Y'all talked it out and worked.
Right,
exactly.
Got it together. It was much motherfucking love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And after he
Results
seen
on
what
it.
he got, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
oh shit, this for real.
Yeah.
Right, real
That's
talk.
what he said.
This
Yeah.
ain't the regular. Cause he
Yeah.
said that too. He's like, man, some of them come over, man, they don't be this and that, and they want me to do. No, man, we simplifying this process.
Exactly. Right, real talk.
You know what I'm saying? And we got understanding, and it was great, man.
Man, beautiful.
Shout out to that DJ, man.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
shout
DJ
out.
Fade Black. DJ Two Fade.
And you know this.
Yeah. And then the 21st. I mean the 22nd.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, this is the fourth day. You hear me?
Fourth day. Small city
You
tour.
hear me? The fourth day. I wake up early. Probably like 6 in the morning around that time. Went to go pick up my boys. Came to the station. Started barbecuing. So I had to start barbecuing because I already kind of figured we was gonna be the only one with food there. You know what I'm saying? And even if we wasn't, I just knew it worked, whatever the case may be. So Q started setting up, my boys with me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to RTB, Louis came through, raising the bar, Louis. Newest motherfucking,
Shout out, Louis.
newest artist to fam, ENT motherfucker.
Yeah.
Heavy hitters. Oh, bro.
Just being around, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good brother there, man.
He gonna be more hands on. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him, man. We need, and man, that's like, man, it just feels good, man. I'm lost for words, bro. Like for real, I'm straight lost for words. Like this week just been just amazing.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Just think we got plenty more to come, man, for that, bro. I'm like literally, bro. I'm like, it's finna. Just expect way more than what y'all been getting. That's why all I'm saying. If y'all like what y'all been getting, just this right here, it changed everything going forward. So just know that. Just know that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So
Man.
I got a fact, man. That I want to drop on you, bro. It ain't on here. I'm gonna find it for the end of the show. How about that?
Oh, it's all good, man. We got a lot of shit we can discuss.
Shout out to yesterday's headline. He in the building today.
Yes, sir.
Ezium.
Yeah.
Always been my brother's keeper.
All
My
day.
brother's keeper, man. My favorite song. That song right there, boy.
Mine too, man.
From the heart, you heard me?
Mine too.
What's up?
Man, I
Yeah.
came home on a mission, you know what I mean? And I accomplished that mission, you know what I'm saying? And it just opened up the building and everything, man. And, had all my guys working for me. And it was just at the top of, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Music was going good. We was outside. So that song there, I don't know, I heard that beat and that's what came, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll always be my brother's keeper. But that was really just me telling my story, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. It was just really me telling my story, what I came home to do, and we did it,
How I feel, man.
Man, it felt beautiful, man. I mean, sometimes it felt bad, sometimes it hurt it, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of stuff went on through that process too, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't all just, it was a battle, you know what I'm saying, climb, overcame a lot of stuff. And, you know what I mean, even since then, you know, the motherfucker failed, you know what I mean, like stuff can crumble and still, you know what I mean? So,
right.
Well, we still building, you know what I mean? Like, we still, you know,
real talk.
Whoever ain't here, ain't in it, wasn't supposed to be in it, you know what I mean? So,
Yes, sir.
But, yeah, man, it's just.
It's hard though. That's
man.
the point you saying.
Yeah, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just telling you earlier, like to be consistent. You know what I mean? For that long, you know what I'm saying? 8 years. You know what I'm saying? People can't be consistent with something for a year. You know what I mean? Like they don't work in a year, 2 years, they give up. You know what I mean? Like so, you know that's how I've been with my business, man. I'm going on 8 years in. You know what I mean? On my business in December. So, yeah, man. It's hard work, man. Pay out. We gonna keep grinding, man. Like networking. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Like and like you say, like. How y'all putting it together, you know what I mean? Like you say, really putting the marketing strategies behind the music and everything that y'all doing, the podcasting and things like that, like really networking. A lot of people just doing it, you know what I mean? Just for the facade of doing it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just for the title of saying they this and that, but you ain't really doing it with a cause or really, you know what I'm saying? A long term, you know what I mean? Goal, you know what I'm saying? Like like they doing it for some money. They ain't really trying to make the networks and the ties, the connections.
Right.
You know, they ain't growing. You know what I'm saying? Some people get to a point where they stop growing. So I just always want to grow. I don't never want to be to the point where I don't feel like I can't grow no more. I can't get better, stronger, or bigger as a team. So.
Well, you definitely down with us, bro.
It's all love, man. Every time, like, you know, whatever you need, let me know. Let's get it, like
all day.
And we're speaking on the number 8. I gotta share something with you, brother.
All right.
The number 8 is very significant, such that it's used 73 times in the Bible. It is the symbol of resurrection and regeneration. In the Bible numerology, 8 means new beginning. It denotes a new order or creation and a man's true born again event when he is resurrected from the dead into eternal life.
So this is why they use 8 sideways as the infinity and infinite sign.
Man, that's crazy. That's the second time this week that somebody brought up the number 8 and pulled it up and read it to it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when I tell you who the other one is,
brother,
is gonna
T-Spirit.
No, crazy dude.
Are you serious? Wow.
He obviously ain't that crazy.
Man, I swear, like I like angels around me, man. You know what I mean?
Talk about
you know what I'm saying? You know, that situation went way south, and I felt it that whole day. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt angels around. The angels wouldn't let it happen, man. You know what I mean? Like, and instead, you know, it went another route. But yeah, man, I'm very spiritual. A lot of people don't really know how spiritual I am. You know what I mean? Like, that's first and foremost. You know what I mean?
Oh, most definitely.
If you really listen to my music, I talk about God. You know what I'm saying? All the time. I talk about my spirituality all the time. I just, you know what I'm saying, my delivery, the way I put things. But if you really listen to it, a lot of stuff is metaphors and things like that. And, you know, but a lot of people don't even know. Like, I did that show yesterday. I did 6, 7 songs and not even a cuss word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, I use my words and articulate myself very well. So, yeah, man, pay attention to, go back and listen to some of them songs. But, yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy though. That number, you know what I'm saying, 8, that number came up again like that, and he pulled it up and showed it to me just, you know what I mean, just like that. You know what I mean?
It kind of speaks to that you headed in the right direction, man. You know what I'm saying? That you on the path you're supposed to be on. When you get reoccurring themes that actually have a divine order or spirituality to them, you keep coming across it in various situations and different people. That definitely means, man, you on the right track,
right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That dude was
the philosophy.
Yeah. Like I said, he came, and we'll get off of it, but just to know that I know who you talking about.
Right.
Yeah, he came to my door after we talked.
Right.
Like I was just went in the crib, he came, knocked on the door. He was like, yeah, I'm supposed to come in here with you. I was like, nah.
What?
Like, nah. Already, like you said, you already, come on. Like, you know, it's not a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like you
know
know certain
very,
stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've been in jail for 19 years, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm already, you know what I mean? Just, intuition is real good. So I start peeping it. You know what I'm saying? Just
I'm glad you
good,
good,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm glad you good, but be careful with what you do. I'm gonna give you my people number. Give you my get that number before I leave, man. We need to get you around motherfuckers who fuck with
I can't put myself in no situations like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that.
That changed everything. You know
Fuck yeah. That's why we finna give you props because Yucca being you and Yucca being Ronnie, I mean, Daddy Rich, y'all give a lot of people chances. Like some people that I look at and be like, I snap on.
I'm totally in agreement with that. I'm in agreement with that. Hey, and then it's crazy because Rich in particular, you know what I'm saying? He would give people grace, as you said, that I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But then he snap and go hard on. I'm like, where that come from, bro? Like, why he get all the vitriol and all the venom? You know what I'm saying? And all that, but you know, he got his own method and reasoning behind it, so it is what it is, man. But
that's a good trait to have. But we love y'all. And we don't want no other shit. That's why. That's what we here for too, and that's what y'all here for us to help us balance that shit too. Cause I know that's why when like you said something the other day and he said something the other day, I ain't gonna say no names, but when y'all said it, I'm like, okay, if they saying it, then I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on no wrong shit. Yeah. Because you speak y'all are balanced, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. I need to be around that type of people. Balance, not retarded. And,
I know exactly
you
what
know
you
what I'm
mean.
saying? All that other shit, man. So, we move accordingly, man. But we got Ezium in this bitch, man. We finna talk about you for a few, bro.
Yeah. Word. Always a pleasure. Yeah, man. Yesterday we turned up. You know, thing, man. It was a beautiful thing. My son with me. He had a beautiful time.
Good.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
Hey, that was some G shit.
I just, really put on a show. You know what I mean? Like, see, like I'm really versatile with what I do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Make good music, man. You know, and I make music for everybody. You know what I mean? So a lot of people age don't really, you know what I'm saying, matter when it comes to my music, you know what I mean? So, you know, grandma can be listening with the grandchild, you know what I mean? And they both gonna be feeling it, you know what I mean? And bobbing their heads, and, you know, so, yeah, trying to bridge the gap, man.
I know every track I heard I liked, because I was listening and I was vibing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, you, it was something I didn't hear before too.
Right,
so
yeah, I put some new ones in there.
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. I want to tell you, nigga, you hard.
Right on, man.
And the arms is extended to Family and T. You want to know what's up with it, bro? I can mark it. I can fuck with you too.
Don't talk.
But what else you got going on? You got anything coming up anytime soon?
No, I ain't got any shows anything coming up right now, but I'm just gonna get back active, you know what I mean?
Right.
So definitely gonna be having stuff going on with real, you know, so.
We got no let up July 3rd, pre-July 4th. Yeah, it'll be here. We're gonna turn back up at the crib. We ain't been at the crib in a while, man. I miss it.
July 3rd, I ain't got nothing going on. So yeah, July 3rd. That's
July 3rd, no let up.
First,
y'all off the next day.
Yeah. Come to the crib. Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, business-wise, you know, help contractor man, steady trying to grow, like I say.
Yes, sir.
At the point to kind of upscale again, I had to, you know what I'm saying? I did the little moves, upscale, then I had to back up a little bit, but you know, we still here. You know what I mean? So check me out. Y'all need some work done. You know, hit me up. Go check me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait. Did it just go over my head? What contract?
Yeah.
Contract.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna do some business.
Definitely.
All platforms, y'all hear me? Have contracted on Instagram, website, everything, BBB, all that.
That's what's up.
We 100 with it. So.
You see how God work, man?
Yes, sir. Turning
People
up.
be asking on Facebook, the contract. I always post his name. because I just like I said, man, it's not a lot of people I believe in their vision.
Right.
But if I do,
right,
I'm gonna promote that.
Right.
I'm always gonna stand on business. Like one thing I ain't gonna do is if somebody send me some business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. I don't want you to look bad. You know what I mean? Like that's on me.
Right.
If I mess up, oh man, you sent me this dude over here. Nah, you ain't never heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ever like
real talk. He did some work for me, and he doing some more work for me.
Right.
He gonna be doing some more work.
We finna get in that rotation.
We locked in, man.
I already told my wife, don't worry, I know who to call.
Mm-hmm.
So I was sitting there like, dang. And it's crazy because when they asked me on the book, I promote them. And then I'm like, shit.
When you trying to look for something for yourself.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, like, holla at Ezium.
Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all right, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Y'all ready to get into the topic today? Let's shift off all that goodness this week. We finna shift to some other shit, man. So, last show we talked about substance, like the substance of being and its existence, that type of shit. If you wanna talk, see what we said about that, go subscribe to the Philosophy Show on Facebook and Soldier by Blood Television on YouTube. Cause we ain't finna tell you shit today. We on a new motherfucking subject. All right. Shout out to VGN too, man. VGN. They pumping us all through this bitch.
Shout out VGN
all day. All right, today, man, we discussing the phrase Uncle Tom. Yeah, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, that's interesting because
it's gonna be so fun today, bro. Go ahead, Tiago.
Oh no, I was just saying that I think the euphemism Uncle Tom it's kind of been a misused one to a certain degree because they equate that to being like a black person being a sellout when Uncle Tom actually helped free some of the slaves. It's really a Sambo is the correct terminology.
Hold on. Now, did you just hear what he said? We're about to play a clip just to back up what my man was just talking about. There's a couple of clips, though. But we're going to start off with this one.
Uncle Tom was a slave who, despite his circumstances, continued to live by his Christian convictions. Besides exhibiting bravery and an aversion to violence, he was also a good friend to a character known as Little Eva, who was the daughter of his slaveholder. In the end, however, he was whipped to death after he refused to disclose information regarding several runaway slaves. When the book was first published, Uncle Tom was perceived by the American public as a saintly figure who deserved nothing but the highest of praise. Harriet Beecher Stowe herself was lauded for portraying a slave as an actual human with profound thoughts and emotions, which was a depiction that had never been seen before at the time. As the decades passed, though, this perception of Uncle Tom changed. From a hero, many, especially Black Americans, began to see him as spineless, weak, and submissive. Many also criticized the kindness that he displayed towards white slaveholders, which was held to be unwarranted. Because of this, the name Uncle Tom became a derogatory term. To call someone this was to deeply insult them, implying that they weren't loyal to the people of their own race. For instance, the renowned civil rights activist, Malcolm X, claimed that the character should be perceived as a race traitor, while professional boxer Muhammad Ali taunted his opponents with the term whenever they refused to refer to him by his Muslim name.
So, you heard it there. So, when I heard this, you know what I'm saying? And I did some research on some of this shit. So the shit I'm playing, I done went through the shit and all that and just picked some shit out of it. But when I heard that, you know what I'm saying, I went and did some research on some other shit. But it's crazy how that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's crazy how that happened. And then on top of that, I was like, okay, so this person, this fictional.
Right.
It's fictional. So where did you get this character from? So I looked up who they based the character off, and this is what the fuck we came up with. Like the dude name is Josiah Henson.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar. I didn't know that I wasn't familiar with. He was the character that Uncle Tom was based off. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, but I definitely heard that name. Remember that name. So
Josiah Henson was an individual who demonstrated extraordinary courage. He tried to help other people, especially whites in this country, to understand the reality of slavery.
Josiah Henson's story begins here in Rockville, Maryland, on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. Now, this suburban neighborhood was once a 570-acre plantation, and the house behind me is where the owner lived, a man named Isaac Riley.
In this time period, masters wanted to present themselves to be very benevolent, these patriarchs who cared about their people that were enslaved. But the presentation that Henson gives us was that didn't happen for Isaac Riley.
I faithfully served Riley for many years. He was coarse and vulgar in his habits, and unprincipled and cruel in his general deportment.
Henson's autobiography provides many examples of Riley's cruelty, like the day he discovered a book on grammar hidden in 9-year-old Josiah's cap.
When Riley saw the book, of course, he was outraged because it was unheard of that his enslaved people would learn to read and write.
"Pick up that book," he cried, using an awful oath. At last I was obliged to do it, when he beat me across the head and back till my eyes were swollen and I became unconscious.
Despite the harsh treatment, Henson proved to be trustworthy. Eventually elevated to overseeing the plantation, he was able to ease the harsh conditions faced by his fellow slaves. When he was 18, he was even allowed to attend a revival meeting. Although not permitted to enter the church, he heard a life-changing message from preacher John McKinney.
He said, "Jesus Christ, the Son of God, tasted death for every man." It touched my heart, and I cried out, "I wonder if Jesus Christ died for me." Again and again did the preacher reiterate the words, "for every man." Oh, the blessedness and sweetness of feeling that I was loved.
And that meant a lot to him because he knew that God would always be on his side. He would deliver him, and he would decide his plan in life.
The plan included moving his family and 18 others to Isaac Riley's brother's home in Kentucky. When they got to Cincinnati, Henson found his faithfulness tested. Although Ohio was a free state and many free black men encouraged them to stay, he stood firm.
He felt like he had been tasked with this duty, and he was going to fulfill it. He had taken care of them, and they felt like if he wants us to carry along, we'll go with him.
Henson came to regret that decision. 3 years after their arrival in Kentucky, those who followed him were put up for auction.
Husbands and wives, parents and children were to be separated forever. From that hour, I saw through, hated, and cursed the whole system of slavery. One absorbing purpose occupied my soul: to gain freedom, self-assertion, and deliverance from the cruel caprices and fortunes of dissolute tyrants.
Because of Henson's management skills, he and his family were initially allowed to stay together. 2 years later, however, his time had come. The only option: escape. A major obstacle was the Fugitive Slave Act of 1793, which meant he and his family could be captured even in a free state. So he set his sights on Canada.
It was a 600-mile journey that he would have to make on foot with his wife and 4 children, traveling by night, sleeping by day, super dangerous. But he knows he's got to go to Canada. It's the only place that he can truly be a free man.
His wife made a sling for Josiah to carry the 2 youngest children on his back. With only the North Star as their guide, the Henson family began their journey. After 40 grueling days, they arrived at Lake Erie just across the water from Canada. A sympathetic ship captain offered to take them the rest of the way.
He put his hand on my head and said, "Be a good fellow, won't you?" I felt streams of emotion running down in electric courses from head to foot. "Yes," said I, "I'll use my freedom well."
Henson helped start a black settlement in Ontario, including a multiracial school almost unheard of at the time. To raise money and awareness, he preached throughout the United States and England, where he was granted a private audience with Queen Victoria. During those years, he risked his life to help a total of 118 slaves reach freedom in Canada.
All right. So we already know what the real, what they meant by Uncle Tom in the real when it first came out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now we know what the Uncle Tom was based off of.
Right.
Like this is what. Unless you just don't believe in this right here,
exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying. But I'm thinking it makes sense to me. But my question is, who is Uncle Tom? Who is Uncle Tom?
Right. I mean, if that's the case, it's a lot of us that are Uncle Toms, because it's not really necessarily the derogatory euphemism that we used to think it was.
Right.
Again, we talking about Sambos and Coons. You know what I'm saying? But Uncle Tom is something totally different. It's a shame, though, man, that we do this to a lot of our figures in history, man. We discredit them. We're using, calling them this, that, and the other, man, a label and putting labels on them, man. And it's just really a way to discredit their history. You know what I'm saying? What they did, their contributions to their race, bro.
They do it
you know what I'm
over
saying?
and over with all our leaders. Anybody that's leader, the first thing they're going to try to do is discredit you. You know what I mean? So okay, now nobody's going to listen to you. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's crazy. You know what I mean?
And we the ones that perpetuated it, make it so bad. We trying to help. We call ourselves want to help. But we be quick, the first ones to jump on the bandwagon to demonize one of our own folks, man, when we don't know the whole story. I just say, man, learn history, man, and read between the lines, and don't just take information that somebody gives you. Do your own research. Do your own research and use your own. That's what they mean by free thinkers. Don't just take the opinion of what somebody else has and follow their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. What you understand, you may be able to
somebody else.
Exactly.
And they don't know nothing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Right. And that's probably how it started. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Uncle Tom did, and then you tell somebody else this, and now everybody in the world thinking Uncle Tom is somebody. You know what I mean? Because it started somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, and like everybody just started thinking it at the same time. Somebody thought it, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody flipped it, you know what I mean? And gave it to somebody else, and then they passed it on.
And see, right what you just said. When you tell somebody something, they pass it on.
You don't know what you started.
And they go and you pass somebody. By the time it get to the 10th person, the whole narrative done spent around and changed. By the time you get to the 50th person, it done changed again.
It ain't even what it started out to be.
Exactly. By the time it get to the 100th person and the masses, it's totally unrecognizable to the person who said it, who first said it.
Nobody stopped to go and look for themselves. You know
exactly.
It could have been stopped way back. You know what I'm saying? Like you told the first person that, hey man, Uncle Tom is this, and then you want to go look and be like, oh, no, that ain't what this is. You know what I'm saying? But no, you went and repeated it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody taking the time to stop and do the homework, the research. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know, I a lot of the time when I was in prison, you know what I'm saying, I rotated with, you know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of studying, you know what I'm saying, at the Moore Science Temple, you know what I mean? So, you know, study hard, learn fast. That's how you know what I mean? So, you know, it's science, you know what I'm saying? So we take science over, you know what I'm saying, what somebody say, you know what I'm saying? Do your research, you know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of things can be proven, you know what I'm saying? But people still ignore or won't even, you know what I'm saying, seek it out. I can use some information and say, hey man, look, don't believe me, go look this up for yourself, you know what I mean? But people won't even accept it coming from me, you know what I'm saying? But they put it on Channel 2 News, and then, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or put it on Facebook or TikTok, you know what I mean? It's law. It's law, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They like,
Well, I think I got a question. I got a couple questions for y'all, man, because I want some hard-hitting questions. Like, the first one is what I always ask people. Like, what the Black Power thing is today, to me, you know, I can, like, in my experience, and it's just my experience, like, overall, I'm for my people. That's real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my experience is, and I ain't saying the black people, the ones who was actually about the shit.
Right.
A lot of the black motherfuckers is fucking you around.
Oh yeah.
So I can't comfortably be like Black Power and be like, okay, I know this motherfucker they ain't really fucking with you.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. Yeah.
You know, so I'm not on that, but I am about my people. So when I ask this question, you know, should we stop criticizing black folks who feel whites are not the problem in these times?
Should we stop criticizing the ones who think that the white people are not the problem?
Yes, in these times, not back in the day, like right now. Should we stop criticizing them?
I mean, everybody got an opinion. I mean, I don't blame the whites. You know what I'm saying? I blame us more than anything. You know what I mean? Like, like we know who they are. You know what I'm saying? That's they savages. They, you know what I'm saying? Like we know where they come from. You know what I mean? So, we you know what I'm saying? And especially now in these days, you know what I'm saying? Like we know a lot of people know, but still fall in line or follow suit. You know what I'm saying? Like everything we do over here in America. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 300 countries, over 300 countries in the world. You know what I'm saying? America's just one of them. You know what I'm saying? Only 5 of them believe in monogamy. It's a whole lot of things that, you know what I mean? Like we are not. You know what I'm saying? I think we talking about this on the other about being in America. You know what I'm saying? Or we're better off over here. But you know what I'm saying? Like we adapted all of their cultures and all the, you know what I'm saying? A different race. You know what I'm saying? Right. It ain't for us, you know what I'm saying? So that's my thing.
Let's get on that though. So when you say it ain't for us, do you mean is you talking about just naturally or us being here we shouldn't be here type shit? Like in this country
I'm
at
saying
all?
like we I mean, even being here in this country, okay, we here now, you know what I'm saying? We here. Now but we still follow their customs and their rituals, you know what I'm saying, and ignore our. All we do is get back to us and our rituals and our, you know what I'm saying, things and beliefs and stuff like that. But we
is that on us though?
Their culture, you know what I'm saying, and
is that on us or is that on them?
I mean, that's on us. You know what I mean?
That's definitely on us.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to carry that book bag.
Yeah, we got to, you know what I'm saying, somewhere. I mean, we got lost even before, you know what I'm saying, even like with my grandma, you know what I'm saying, even when I was a kid and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't nowhere near as bad as it was now, but I'm realizing that everything I was told and taught in school and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, ain't none of it real, you know what I'm saying, like everything is really the opposite. It's pretty much everything. Everything we were told is the opposite, you know what I'm saying, like.
Let me go to this question then, because that's what I'm going to is exactly where you talking about. It's like, it was a change because people asked for this. If all them motherfuckers got their ass beat for this.
Right, exactly.
That's what they got. That's what they did. I'm just being real.
This was he was fighting for.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, but I want to get back to what you saying, bro, and what I'm feeling. So, did Jim Crow first of all, and when I say this, think about what I'm saying. During Jim Crow, wasn't that that's when Black Wall Street started, right?
Exactly.
So,
Rosewood and all that, I believe.
We agree on that, right? So did Jim Crow create Black Wall Street and Black Unity? And let me not say it like that, because I said it create. Did it have an influence on Black Unity and the Black Wall Street?
I believe it wholeheartedly did, because when you living in the times to where you're supposed to be free, but then people, they still segregating everything and they still telling you and preaching the whole 3/5 of a human being doctrine, you know what I'm saying, and then the laws, you know what I'm saying, that's around us still, we are subservient to a lot of the laws, and we weren't able to take advantage of things because of a lot of laws that was put in place, you know what I'm saying, that we had to kind of figure it out ourselves. And it wasn't just Rosewood or Black Wall Street. We had several other times throughout history where we created our communities, and they did the same thing, came in and decimated them. So, you know, a lot. So we had to. We had to. Jim Crow definitely provoked that whole Black Wall Street in these independent and separate communities for ourselves. But we quickly found out that even in spite of that, of doing our own thing, that they hate us so much, so envious of us. Matter of fact, let me start there, because it was the envy. It didn't start off with hate, because you were envious, and that led and bred the hate, because you couldn't conquer what you don't understand. You could not control what you didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? And so you tried to put chains on it in every other aspect that's outside of literal. You know what I'm saying? So we had to do that, but we quickly realized that there wasn't no freedom for us. You know what I'm saying? Even in the country that they said we were free, because, and that's why when they decimated those communities, we just decided, hey, we just gonna go ahead and conform, because how you gonna turn something down that you
wanted,
exactly, that you created, that we're a part of? It's easy for you to go into, just like in the other countries, it's easy to go over to Africa and decimate a whole nother people in their country when that's not your country. It's easy to come to America and do that to Indians. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't here, you know what I'm saying? But when you a part of it, you're not finna tear your own shit up. So that we found it was a psychological and a survival move on our part to become integrated with these folks. You know what I'm saying? It was very strategically done, because we realized that we wasn't gonna ever have nothing as long as we were in their presence of our own. So that's what provoked, I believe, the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole conforming and becoming one. You know what I'm saying? So
what you saying, you going right to it. It's the Civil Rights Act is when it all.
Exactly.
So my question was, did the Civil Rights enable us or disable? It's seeming like and that's why I be listening to some of these people, and I'm not preaching that slavery was right and all. If you hearing that shit, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm thinking about the psychological part that a lot of people don't think about.
Right, exactly, yeah.
You know what
exactly,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we go through tough times, we do pretty good things.
Exactly.
Now, a lot of people might slide off to the side, but them pretty good things is actually grow from that.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah.
A lot of laws and stuff like that. I mean, most of the laws are created because there was a problem. There was a situation. There was somebody going through something. You know what I mean?
It was born out of necessity.
Yeah, so,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I'm proud of us from what we are, because regardless, I really don't. I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say I don't believe in the slavery shit. I can't hold on to that and be happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just real. But don't get me wrong. The way I think is, I took it like this when I used to read. I said this before, bro. When I was reading that shit and looking, I'm like, man, they stupid.
Right.
Why wouldn't you think we was?
Exactly.
I was like, these motherfuckers stupid. I'm hearing this shit and seeing the hit. I'm like, I was stupid.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
How you don't like us but got us building this?
Man,
America.
these folks couldn't even wipe their ass until we taught them how to do so, bruh.
You
Come
don't
on.
want us to read, but we read.
Right,
Shut
exactly.
The fuck up.
Right, real talk. Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all retarded.
Exactly.
For you to think that whatever, if you think we below you, you're retarded. You're slow.
Exactly.
So that's what I thought. And so it kind of just, the slavery thing was just, all right, we got here. We didn't know what we was doing. But when we figured that shit out, look at us now. Though.
Exactly.
Come on, stop playing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with your. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all was retarded. But my point is, with the civil rights shit, well, my bad. I ain't saying the shit. Because we needed it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I'm not against, I'm an American. I was in the military, man, so I fought for the country.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been around a lot of people that I felt was racist that wasn't, and it was people that was racist.
Exactly,
you know
right.
But we still went out there and did our thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Politics we was different on and all that type of shit. But when we went out there to do that, it was a cohesion group.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
they can oppress us, you know what I mean, and do all that stuff to us and put us in poverty, but they can't stop our thinking. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop our minds and stuff. But then that's when they start trying to mess with the foods and the
There
drugs,
you go.
I mean, and
That's the worst
put your kids
shit.
on these drugs
Right.
and all these things, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. That's the whole different, you know what I'm saying?
But no, that part of it, that is one of the worst parts of that I had to come in grips with America, because once I figured out what they was putting in the food, like, you know, when you young, because I tripped out there when I was young too.
Right.
But they called it preservative.
Exactly. Right.
That was one word for all that bullshit.
And it wasn't a negative word. It was just something that we just learned. Like, hey, they just do this to keep the food fresh longer. That's it. We didn't think about nothing beyond that. You know what I'm saying?
But no.
Okay, what,
they were doing that bullshit. And like when I started fasting, I feel it. I can tell I ain't saying I don't know about no controlling the mind and all that shit, but I felt the difference.
Almost
I'll
definitely.
say that.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
sir.
It definitely hit
Yes,
different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely hit different. And I think like this generation now, as you said, is a direct result of that. You know what I'm saying? Like McDonald's babies. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like you know what I'm saying? Like McDonald's babies.
Yeah.
And melatonin babies, and you know what I'm saying? And all these other things. You know what I'm saying? That they be, you know, putting in our kids. Like me personally, I don't even eat fast food. You know what I'm saying? I've been home. I ain't eat none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so and I definitely like feel great. You know what I'm saying? Like no sicknesses. I don't have to take no medicine. I don't take no medicines. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that stuff, man. Like yours, you know what I mean? So I feel great. You know what I'm saying? Like my bones are healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no breaking bones. You know what I mean? Like I have falls and bumps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I get back. You know what I'm saying? But I see somebody fall, man. They break their arm. You know what I'm saying? Because they brittle. You know what I mean? Like you been putting this stuff in your body.
Right.
That's been really breaking your bones down, your calcium.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. All these for years and years.
Making you more susceptible to injuries. Exactly.
True that.
And not healing as fast. The body not able to heal like it normally would. You know what I'm saying?
So blocking your receptacles.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, yeah, it's a whole nother.
That's real.
But you got, that's what I'm saying. When you said melatonin babies, that's what I really, because I know a lot of females who rely on that to put their kids to sleep.
Yeah.
And but the problem is, man, we let everything else raise our children now.
Yeah.
That's because we allowed these motherfuckers in the government to come in our homes and tell us what. We don't even own our children, bro.
That's crazy.
Think about it. We don't own our. The minute you make a decision that they feel or deem is wrong, they come and take your kid from you, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you don't own. You can't discipline your child physically. They call that abuse now. When it used to be spankings. But guess what? We can see clearly the difference of people who were spanked when they grew up and others who wasn't. Because we got those kids amongst us now who were raised by the system and all this other stuff who parents' hands were cut off. They the ones out here doing all this now. All the craziness that we talking about right now. I'm quite sure everybody at this table has some kind of discipline, whether you was raised in a single parent home or a 2-parent home, you had some discipline. Look at us now, bro. I can't say, you know, I can't say, you know what I'm saying? We trying to bring
grandmama, you know what I mean? I even got with some neighbors. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
you know what I'm saying? And then that's the other thing, the community. Raised
it takes a
children.
village.
When I did something, bro, I grew up in the era where when I came home, if I did something, man, bad news beat me home, bro. I'm talking about my mama was at work. I was a latchkey kid. So they relied on, you know what I'm saying, the neighbors and stuff like that, which they probably grew up with in the projects. Because when everybody was leaving the projects, people followed. Oh, it's nice community, yada, yada, yada. That's why everybody knew each other. Because they knew each other from way back because they went to school together. You see what I'm saying? So now I know your kids. I know when you come home, you know that was fucked up what you did. I'm gonna tell your mama when she get home. Because you don't be doing that. You got scolded before your mama even got home. And when you came in the house, you waiting. If the school didn't call her and tell her what was up, the next door neighbor did. So Shay already knew what it was, man. You know what I'm saying? So again, but now we don't want nobody talking to our kids. And the reason why, or telling our kids nothing, even if it's something good. The reason why that is, though, we don't know the communities that we live in. We don't live in communities no more. We live in neighborhoods, bro. Those two words are different. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so we live in neighborhoods. We don't live in communities no more. So you can live next to a person for 20 years, man, and all you said was how you doing, bye. Don't know nothing about them, bro. Nothing. They don't know nothing about you. my kid's mother, for instance, I'm gonna say one, then I'm gonna get off of this. When I was raising my kids with my kid's mother, we lived next door and to a few different people that she didn't care for. Like, and I would always engage, especially men. I would always, because I got 3 women over here, 2 of them children. It behooves me to know what man living next to me, man. Because if I'm not at home, I got to know if something happened. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? I got to know where to look or who to look at, and this, that, and the other. She used to be so upset with me, bro, about why you being friendly with everybody all the time. We don't know them motherfuckers, keep them motherfuckers out of our business. I say, guess what? You gonna do that, and when your house get broken into, and you come back, who you think gonna tell the police anything? They can look at a motherfucker come in and out your house. You think they gonna tell the police? You think they gonna tell you what they did, who it was? Oh, I seen them. I saw what they caused. You don't even speak to me, motherfucker. You don't say shit to me. What the fuck I give a fuck about what you got going on over there for? But this motherfucker on the other side of me now, we cool. See, that's what I'm saying. We got to get out of that bullshit, man. We got to get our minds out of that. We have to know who we around, especially when we raising kids. We got to know who around. Because these people could be, like, for instance, you look on the thing on St. Charles at what is it, the little map. With you know, saying Kendrick used it on on that, the pedophile shit. It's a pedophile tracker. Yeah. Man, you know how many? I lived in St. Charles and St. Peter's for 6 years, bro, raising my kids out there. You know how many it's so many pedophiles out, registered sex offenders out there, bro. When you look at and pull up that map, they all over the place out there. Man, you think I'm not gonna know I want to know who I'm living around, who my kids around, bro? So we have to know where we live, bro. And that's and only thing that's gonna do, that's what turns neighborhoods back into communities. Knowing the people who you live around, building relationships with these people. Because again, you have to, it's like a village. We gotta all have each other back, but everybody's so separated and don't want nobody in their business. I don't want nobody telling my daughter, my kid, nothing. It's craziness, man. It's craziness, bro.
I knew everybody on my block. I grew up on both sides. We knew every, you know what I mean? Like, we knew everybody.
I'm gonna share this real quick and let you move on, Tweezy. I was in the gas station, the BPM code, up on Blaine and Grant. It's 3 of us men in here. It's one lady with her son. He going to the candy bar rack trying to get stuff, and his mama like, no, come on. You can't have that.
Right.
So an older gentleman behind me like, hey man, you know, man, don't do that. Don't do your mama like that, man. Go on over there with your mama. She turned around and went off on him. Like, you got me fucked up. Don't be saying nothing to my son.
Like he told us. Told
his
him
daddy
wrong.
ain't saying
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's 3 black men, and he said it before I did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we standing there thinking the same thing. Hey, man, don't do your mama like that. Go on back over there, stand next to your mama. You know, she pay for stuff, and, you know, don't do your mama like that. That's all he's saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he getting...
Respect your caregiver, that's basically what he's saying.
He getting out of hand.
Exactly.
Little bitty guy, you know what I'm saying? Right. And he said it out of love. He ain't say it harsh. Man, she turned around, went, oh, you got me, whoa, don't be saying nothing to my son, and then... When she left out, me and the other brother said, hey man, just because it wasn't received well, you still took your responsibility and said what needed to be said.
Exactly. And you gotta take peace in there.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
All right. Hey, I think we hit the questions, man. So I asked who was Uncle Tom. I asked, should we stop criticizing black folks who feel whites are not the problem? Did we really answer that question?
Well, he did. I don't think me and him touched on that a little bit, but I kind of pretty much agree. Like again, there's a certain look. We all know where our history. We know the history of this country. We know the nature of the threat that we have always faced. We also still know that it's still going on actively. You look at these heathens in government, and you clearly see that it's still an agenda going on. What I will say is this, though: we've come too far. We've gained too much, and so now it's not just on them; it's on us. We got to take some self accountability for our situations as well, because They can try all they want to, but when you done pull the cover back, and you see what it is now you know what problem you facing and you know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you choose not to, it ain't their fault because they gonna keep doing what they doing. They always have. We gotta understand and we have to keep doing what we've done to get to this place where we at now. So yeah, that's self-accountability. So yeah, I'm not willing to lay it all on their doorstep because again, I'm not finna play with a snake and then get bit and blame the damn snake. You see what I'm saying? He was acting how he was supposed to act. That's what he was made. That's what he.
You understand
that's what he do.
We at war.
You see what I'm saying?
Psychological war
so
right
come on
now.
Like, take some accountability, you know, for yourself and your own actions. So yeah,
war against the black. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, we at war. Psychological war is more than harmful than physical battle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. It is, and that's what it's more like now. It's more psychological. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, definitely.
Great conversation. What's that question again, man? Because I'm over here just enjoying.
Should we stop criticizing black folks who say whites are not the problem in these times?
Yeah, we should, man. You know, the coin two-sided. You know, we know what one side is, definitely, but that's the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? And you say, and the biggest word being thrown around this table is accountability. At what point do we take accountability for our own actions? Right. You know, cause ain't no white man tell you to kill your brother.
Real talk.
They may have provided the tools
to do it. Exactly.
And poke the bear a little bit, but it comes down to accountability, and the biggest part of accountability is you got a choice.
Yeah.
That's what they always fought. That's what they wanted, man. That's why I say it's kind of we fought and they died for you to be stupid and smart.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, do you want us to be out there on the streets for real asking for change? It look like you happy doing it.
Right.
That's right.
They're the ones that don't want to take no accountability. They'd rather accept something that they know ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? And not have to take accountability. A lot of people, man, like it could be right in your face. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this stuff, but you would still ignore it because you don't want to have to take accountability, or you want to have to change the way you living right now. You're in your bubble. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you really live in it. You know what I'm saying? Right.
All day, man. All right, I think we hit that enough, man. I got a quote from Toni Morrison. Y'all had to look him up or look her up to see what she meant by this. She said, "The very serious function of racism is distraction. It keeps you from doing your work. It keeps you explaining over and over again your reason for being." Wow. Boy.
That's powerful there, bro. That's a powerful. You talking about Jews?
You don't see that right now today.
Real. We in here. It's the philosophy with the council.
All day.
Tune
in, man. We finna go to a quick break, then we gonna come back to Daddy Rich with Straight Out the Books, man.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yo, DR, Tiago. Oh boy. I think it's time we address. Oh boy. Let's address this motherfucker. Boy. In the room, baby. Yeah. Couple elephants in the room, man. For sure. Motherfuckers done did it. Did it. It's official. You address this shit. Y'all motherfuckers done. Stacks Brothers. Address this shit.
They said I couldn't, I knew I could. They said I shouldn't, I knew I would. What's already explained should be understood. Me and my nigga good, it's all love straight from the dirt. Dug up from the lot in the hood. All this fly shit ain't come without hate. Lies, fake niggas and snakes, masquerading as your folk. Like you won't give them smoke. Fuck a toke, I ruin these clothes quick, take me for joke. Now they wanna holler my shit's dope when I had them high from the first quote. Think we ain't hear that bullshit blabber, idle chatter from the peanut galleries. Now these niggas on their knees from this anaconda squeeze, whispering please. thought they knew me. To murder showed them friendship separated by 6 degrees. Tried to play grown men, product of black cavemen. No need to plead, let go. Nigga, I say when. When the windpipe no longer pipes win. When them pipes come out, they hands go up in the wind. Fuck friends, buffoons hot air like balloons, about to get popped soon. Taking room for real goons who get it from the mud, but eat with silver spoons. My testament to niggas turn hoes was once glue. Lying ass, ratting niggas faking like they true. Claiming OG, really bitches, acting brand new. Niggas got a problem with me, address it. I spread flu. Let's take a head count and see how many threads they counting. Who really about what the fuck they yap about? Motherfucker. See, my mistake was time. Thinking that knowing niggas your whole life, and that time equates to honor and respect and loyalty. But a born snake, a born fake, can't operate outside its genetic code. That's not how they were built. If it ain't in them, well, what else would you expect from them?
Jumping up this cook up, grind time, no look up. Look for me, I've been booked up, now I'm the big fish, they wanna hook up. Scene change when I pull up, scheme changes like Mobucks. Lane changes like hold up, used to know but now I don't know us. I got the glow like showing up, raw blue on my show chucks. Been dope since Robux, I'm in the psych war because of go nuts. Slice of turkey like cold cuts, Macca's niggas couldn't hold us. Game changes like cold crush, got an appetite for this gold rush. Niggas thought it wouldn't be us, mad as hell when they see us. Mad cause niggas wanna be us, they keep praying hard to defeat us. Been counted out my whole life, raise the count on my show price. Fuck half, I want the whole slice. Judge me, I need 5 mics. Top tiers, my flow game. Spark shit, I'm like propane. Niggas are not who they proclaim, just ride the way to my flow change. Steady dropping like boom boom, passing niggas like zoom zoom. Doubting me is like too soon, the ways I make is like typhoon. Another level like faux show, I'ma always hit my free throw. Y'all boys niggas like Kojo, just mad we did it, no promo. Y'all cash the checks, we just stack mo. Waiting to see how they act though. Planting seeds, my rack grow. I'm in the studio with my stack bro. Looking for us, we messing them up. Wanna beat us, we smashing them up. In a 2C, the pop in the clutch. How you go low when our status is up? Ain't no need for flashing a buck. Keep believing in God we trust, cause he is the reason we running them up. Y'all left out, no seat on the bus.
Yeah, there you have it. Let's address this elephant in the room. Real niggas do real things. Yeah, Stack Brothers, bitch.
All right. Go ahead,
We always got a perfect segue into this part that we call straight out the book. It's funny how this verse come up. They just talked about in church. Genesis chapter 12, verse 3, when God was talking to Moses. Verse 3 reads as thus: I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. I picked that verse because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create this generational wealth and change the narrative of the black man being back at the head of his family,
Exactly.
which is the head, not the tail.
Right.
Oh, dang.
We talked about that yesterday.
We did. Real talk. That boy. That was.
I getting some day. I feel some overflowing.
It's real, man.
Yeah, a lot to work with, man.
Right.
Spoon feed them.
Straight out the book by Daddy Rich,
Straight
man.
out the book.
All right. I know we gotta. I had a lot. I'm not gonna put as much on this today, but we are gonna get on it because y'all know me. It's election year. So I'm a platform, and I cannot just be on this platform and not speak on voting. We gotta, you know, I'm a vote. The last election, I ain't gonna lie, I did not vote.
Me neither.
Because I felt exactly how y'all feel. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I just felt wasn't none of them good enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't vote. But this time, I am gonna vote because I see one and I see the other. So it's like, I gotta vote, and then I gotta speak my influence on why I'm voting for this guy. So, but today though, I'm gonna fuck with Trump today. I'm gonna fuck with Trump.
I ain't mad.
Well, not in a good way.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, either way.
But Trump went to, and Daddy Rich been on. He, you know what I'm saying? He know. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no fucking Christian. Trump is not a Christian.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And Trump, to me, I have facts to back this up, but it's still my opinion. I think he used racism. He uses it.
Mm-hmm.
To his benefit.
He weaponizes everything.
Yeah. So with that being said, he visited Detroit and supposedly had this big outrageous turnout at a black church.
Right. I think I heard about this.
Yeah. So y'all have to go back and look at it on TV. The people that's watching the podcast, y'all gonna see it, but you can hear it, you know what I'm saying? But it's better if you see it. And I gotta give a shout out to my people. I fuck with him, man. Roland Martin.
Mm-hmm.
He's I guess you can call him a journalist.
Yeah. He used to work for, if I'm not mistaken, he used to work for CNN back in the day.
Yeah. So
that's where he started from. Then he went to BET, and now I think he got his own independent platform now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and this clip I'm finna play is from one of his clips, and because I be sitting back watching Trump, and I just be wanting to know, like, I be trying to figure out why people vote for him and shit, because he's a pure ass lion, just a con man. He's a fucking con man. But anyway, I'm regardless of that, I ran across this, and dude pointed out everything I saw if you watched it, because I watched these motherfuckers.
Right. I didn't actually see it, but I heard about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it was a couple of people made podcasts about that situation, like Willie D and all that.
It was like it was no black people. Well, I can't say no black people.
It wasn't like they said.
It wasn't like they said. It was like, I would say like 27 black people, and in the crowd, it was like 12 in the crowd, and then it was like, anyway. They
placed them strategically, so you know how they did. And one of them was probably the dude from last one that had the little Indian looking dude with the glasses. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The main one that was in the back. I bet you he was one of them.
They staged them events, man. Staged them incidents. They be staging that stuff, man.
Right. But listen, I watched this. I took little clips of it. But the whole thing, I watched the whole thing, bro. He was killing. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all listen to what he's saying, and then y'all on the podcast.
Hey, run it back over again. Okay, so I think I saw all the black people. They're about 12. That was it. They're about 12. About 12 black people here, okay? Now, this is the only angle we got? Okay, there's another one I saw. Okay, fine. Okay, I want you to play this over again, y'all. Play it over again. Okay, so Ben Carson was talking. Okay, play it over again. Freeze it. Play it forward. Freeze it. All right, y'all see this right here? See all them vacant seats right there? That main church wasn't packed. Play. Wait, run that back.
Biden's not doing anything like that. Look at the contrast of just this weekend. You got Donald Trump in Detroit talking to 8,000 people, and then at a black church, of course, Biden's not doing anything like that.
Stop. Can she please tell me where the other 7,650 people are? Because I damn sure didn't see no 8,000. Y'all, do y'all realize that the church that held the Aretha Franklin funeral, that also held the Rosa Parks funeral, don't fit 8,000 people? What in the hell? She is, of course, the queen of alternative facts. 15 of them. Stop right there. Here's my other deal. I don't know who these two Negroes are, but you cannot be a real black person and have your Bama ass wearing a hat in the pulpit. I don't know who these two Bamas right here are, but they need their ass whooped. Okay.
But we achieved the lowest African...
Hold up, boy, we can play that lie. Let me remind y'all, Donald Trump opposed the auto bailout. It was Obama and Biden that made sure that the auto industry got bailed out. The reason there is an auto industry today is because of Obama and Biden after what took place with the housing foreclosure crisis in 2008 when the economy went in a massive tailspin. But, of course, that fool would never tell you that. Oh, all that investment in Detroit all came after that as well. And so none of that stuff happens without the investment in Detroit by Obama, Biden. Those are called facts. Clearly, none of these fools knew anything about these facts. Listen to this lie.
American unemployment rate and the lowest African-American poverty rate ever recorded during my 4 years.
Stop right there. See, whenever you start using the word ever, that means that, ever, meaning before you and after you. But the fact of the matter is, that is an absolute lie that Donald Trump. The black unemployment rate in November 2020 was 10.3%. In December 2020, it was 9.9%. In January 2021, it was 9.2%, the highest of any group other than teenagers. The source, the Bureau of Labor Statistics. When Donald Trump talks about black unemployment, the black unemployment rate under Trump was 5.3% in August of 2019. Oh, the lowest ever? That was in April under Biden-Harris. Under Biden-Harris, the low, it was 4.7%. Okay, just in case some of y'all ain't good with math, 4.7% is lower than 5.3%. So you can't say it was the lowest ever under you because that's a flat out lie. I'm just simply saying. Also, Trump is also lying about the black poverty rate. The black poverty rate, lowest ever recorded since 1959, was 17.1%. When? August 2022. Who was in office? Biden-Harris. So again, right there, he lied again. Roll it.
We lifted 6.6 million people out of poverty. Black Americans saw their largest increase in home ownership on record. There's never been anything like it.
Stop.
During our period of time.
Stop. Flat out lie. Flat out lie. The highest period of black home ownership took place under President Bill Clinton, not under Donald Trump. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but that's just a flat out lie. And so again, this is what happens when you sit there, and just make stuff up. And so
the black dollar in the black community. Let me explain. If I want to eat, I have to give my money to the Albanians at Coney Island. If you want to get gas, you need to go to the Chaldeans. If you want to have your hair look like mine, you got to go to Asians. And I thank God for Asians. My wife is right there. She's Asian. Our children are Blasian. So I give it up to my Asian brothers and sisters.
Okay, I got to freeze that bullshit right there. Because first of all, y'all, I've been to Detroit. To act like you don't have black-owned restaurants in Detroit is a simple lie. And then he's trying to say only Asians do black hair in Detroit. That might be news to all the black barbers and the black cosmetologists that are living in Detroit. What the hell is he talking about? But it gets better. The hits keep coming. Listen to this.
But we don't keep the black dollar in the black community. You're an entrepreneur. What does it look like for black entrepreneurs to be able to get the resources they need so we don't look for a handout, but a hand up?
Okay, now, right there, you heard him say, what does it look like for us to get the resources for black entrepreneurs? That was the question. Keep going.
And you know, and we talk about this, you have a lot of dollars in the black community and they don't keep it. I think one of the biggest problems that I see is the crime. They have to stop the crime. If they stop the crime, you're going to see more and more stores sprout. And we're losing them in other communities too, where there's crime. You see empty stores, you see them all over. They see big stores they moved in 10 years ago. They spent millions of dollars to build it, and now they're leaving. And these are not necessarily black communities. In many cases, they're not at all. But with his crime, there's empty stores, and you don't keep the money. So I think the biggest thing we can do is stop the crime. We're going to stop the crime. We have to let people feel free and be able to walk outside and not even think about being mugged or hit or shot or anything. And, you know, one of the examples, I see the love in this church. It's incredible what you've done. You've done an incredible job. I would like to ask if you could final out with a prayer. Is that okay? I don't want to get you by surprise here.
Okay, I don't want to get you by surprise. How about your ass surprise us and answer that damn question? See, y'all notice Donald Trump's answer to anything black is crime. Donald Trump thinks black people are thugs. There are black people and there are black neighborhoods that don't have high crime rates. But see, the idea of black entrepreneurs, okay, really? So black tech company owners always live in the high crime areas, black law firms, high crime areas, black engineering companies, black architecture companies, black-owned media companies. We can go on, black bond companies. We can go on and on and on. But for Donald Trump, oh, yeah, crime. That's how he thinks about black people. Crime. But let me also remind y'all, this pastor didn't say nothing, though, about Donald Trump, how he was attacking black people in Detroit in 2020, calling them essentially thugs and saying how they rigged and stole the election, how he called out the 2 black women in Fulton County as well. Y'all, I'm sorry, we forget that. Remember when the head of the Michigan Republican Party said we should count all the votes in Michigan except Detroit? See, we ain't forgot none of that stuff. We ain't forgot none of that stuff.
All right, man. So that's the shit I'm talking about. It's one thing to be a politician. We're used to politicians. We know politicians supposed to be politicians. This not no politician.
Nah, it's kind of.
He a swindler. He a shyster. He a charlatan.
Yeah. But my thing is, we done been around a lot of presidents that we didn't trust with our lives. I say, because I was young, Reagan, he fucked some shit. Like,
Reagan,
like, I'm just looking at history and, like, you know, we ain't really trip off what the presidents did to the country. We can talk shit, they all the same. No, they was not all the same.
Right.
Some people, Reagan, who kind of resembles Donald Trump, if you think about how he got into the White House. If you think about that, that nigga brought crack and fucked our shit up. He did.
That's when they started. Like psychological warfare. They started
the finance of war, bro.
Finance.
Guess what? Mind you, a war that Congress didn't agree upon. That's why he couldn't get the funds to go to war.
Don't that sound like?
We still want to fight them, though, so we got to figure out another way to get this money.
How they did it. Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
So all I'm saying is, you know,
then threw brothers in jail.
Threw them in jail. Got them rich, threw them in jail. Now they get money off their stories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers built just like they. You might as well call them. I ain't gonna like. they worse than slaves because you was killing our people while you was getting rich and knew
Oh
it.
yeah, exactly.
Fucking up generations.
Oh, here's the sweet spot. Here's the cherry on top.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
your
they don't care
wife
about no
and the
casualties
dare to
of
stay
war.
off drug program
Oh,
while
yeah.
you pumping and funneling it all up through the hood, coming in with the dirt vehicles in the
Yeah, I
hood where you
remember
supplying
that.
the dope at. Your husband
Yeah.
supplying the
Sleeping
dope.
with the plug.
Man, come on,
I
fam.
remember that for real.
Come on, fam.
So that's the only thing I'm really worried about, at least for our people. Like, I understand we can complain about America, but we are, for what we asked for, what they got their ass beat sitting at white people shit for, that's what they was doing. They got what they asked for.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got what y'all asked for. Now, the people who didn't want that, what do we, you know what I'm saying? What is it now? What is it? I think it's more people wanted that than didn't want it. Because I'm looking at, when I look around at everybody, all of us is Americanized.
Right, almost definitely, man.
All of
Most
us.
definitely.
Even the ones who talking that shit, you Americanized.
Without doubt. You can't escape it.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
Yeah.
This nigga's go off the grid, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And then you still gotta fuck with it a little bit.
Yeah, some form of fashion, definitely. I ain't even finna go down that road, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you did definitely.
to it, man.
But and I'm keeping it simple, just toward the election, because I don't want a Ronald Reagan. I don't want somebody in the White House that I know will not. He'll do whatever he want to do.
Yeah.
He'll do whatever he want to do whatever retarded shit that whatever in his mind. I don't know. But Biden, all you got to do, he probably fucking die. That's all you got to worry about if he get it that motherfucker. Then you got. I'm being funny. I fucks with Biden at 81.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I was. Well, I ain't gonna say that. When I'm 81, I want to be what I am at 81. Right. But looking at him, I wouldn't be mad if I was 81 as the president of the United States.
Right. Yeah, I see what you're
Nigga,
saying.
you 81.
Right.
I don't think I would want to be a president at 81, bro, or 85, dog. You crazy?
Why you think it ain't been no? Think about this. You know how many what is it? A UN address the union or address the you know these they used to have a little presidential speeches every. How many have he had, bro?
I can count it. I follow him.
He ain't had that many. He had as many as the other presidents had.
Those only come twice a year.
Man, it seemed like I saw Obama do a gang.
That's just him doing speeches.
That's
you
what I'm
right
saying.
About
speeches.
That.
That's what I'm talking about. The speeches.
Why I want
the
to do
address the nation or whatever.
I wouldn't do
That's what I'm saying. You in the bed, bro.
But he only did two. He only did two.
Yeah,
but he came out and did a couple of town halls too.
Yeah, that's right. Now I'm gonna need you, man, to your bedtime to be later than 5 o'clock.
Yeah, he killed the State of the Union.
Yeah, I'm gonna need him somebody in there who bedtime is after 5 o'clock, after 6 o'clock, dog.
But that's what Kamala for, man.
Man, whatever. I ain't even finna speak on her. That's trash.
Why?
Trash.
Why she trash?
She trash. You're a female trash. First of all, she just like Trump. For real.
What she do?
I mean, she done said a lot of the right. First of all, she voted for some laws that put a lot of brothers in jail behind marijuana. Now all of a sudden it is legal. I guarantee you she got stocks in it and making money off of it. Right. You know what I'm saying? All her crime, she put so many dudes in jail before. Now it's all about this unity thing and all about that. Like,
listen,
you gotta just look up.
Let me stop you there, because this is what I'm not gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
As far as queens that's in that position, regardless of all that. I give politicians are politicians. That's why I say politicians are politicians. She not the only one who passed anything.
Right. No, but you asked me specifically about her. So I just spoke specifically about her.
And I'm going to stick to her, too. I'm going to stick to her, too. Because Joe Biden did the same shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, and George, Clinton.
Bill Clinton did the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? These are politicians. These are politic moves sometimes you gonna do a vote. I don't know your conscience if this shit. If whoever leading that shit, that's who I look at more.
Right.
But if you voting, you gonna vote. That's what baby your constituents want that.
Yeah, follow the money.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they do. They follow the money. That's the problem.
Back in the
I don't blame everybody for making votes at certain times. I'm looking at who you finna vote, how you voting now.
Right.
Because it's politics.
Yeah.
At any time they might have to make this vote just to get something for later on.
That's true.
You
And they
never
do that a
know.
lot. These political favors, that's normal in government.
So-
But guess what? I'm going to have something to say regardless of who it is because we the ones that suffer from it. We the ones that's falling through the cracks. While they making all these decisions, well, I'm going to do this for you now, and I'm going to need you calling a favor later on. But in the meantime, we suffering for it,
But
bro.
is
You
there-
playing with people's lives.
Is that worth more? Because I'm talking about the election. Is that worth more than letting Trump in? Just because of that.
Well, no, because the thing is about that is we don't know the ramification of those favors. See, these favors, we don't know what favors they did for people with what they did.
Well, we don't
So my whole thing is,
about
but
that.
we do know. But what we do know, it's not benefiting us.
I can't say.
It
I
don't
don't know about.
benefit-
It
I'll put it
depends
like
on
this.
what you're
It
talking
may
about.
it may
Hold on,
benefit
let me
the,
speak. Let me speak, bro. Let me speak, because I'm letting you speak. We're going to stay on the subject as far as when you say it don't benefit us, you talking about one thing or is you talking about this person being in office? Which one you talking about? Because we're talking about elections.
Right,
not
right.
just,
You talking about the
okay,
totality
they
of
made
everything.
they made this bill and people, yeah, but you know how many people just got poisoned for all that shit you talking about? though?
Exactly.
So we all, that ain't really what I'm talking about.
Okay,
I'm talking about,
well, we'll go what you talking about then,
About the
because I'm getting way specific with things.
And that's
So,
what
yeah.
that's what Trump has, to me, has drawn up, because it's like, dude, you did this shit. Now they on your ass, but you bringing up, well, they prosecuted black people, and now that's what we talking about.
Right,
Who,
right.
nigga, we talking about today, right now.
Exactly.
You a fucking felon,
Yeah,
bro.
that's true. Right. He is.
It don't matter if these people didn't prosecute my peoples.
Right.
They prosecuting you.
Exactly.
And that's you. That's what you
Right.
did.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So it making us feel like we gotta defend ourselves for
Yeah.
a fucking clown.
Is that right? I feel
don't
what you're
get
saying.
that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
These are tactics, though, that lawyers use all the time if you think about it in a certain way of what you just put it. Lawyers will always defend their client in a case that they being prosecuted or charged for by bringing up an old fucking case and try to parallel that to the argument
and
that they
make us-
pertain
that's-
to.
and
So
that's-
that's what he's doing. He doing that's what he do. He
Yeah.
playing that lawyer move, and I'm telling you, a lawyer probably told him that shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. So you throw it right back in their face. So now it's like, so now the person, when you do bring up that old shit, it's like, nah, nigga, don't bring my shit up. My shit going there, but you want to expose my shit to try to help your shit. Nah, nigga, don't do that. And that's where we at right now.
All day.
You see what I'm saying? So I get the whole play. I'm saying is, with Trump, I see why people vote for him, and I see why people don't vote for him. I totally understand it, because nobody is completely one thing.
Right.
He has done. He's way more.
I think it's because
he's
of
way more fucked up
because it's
than
Joe
what he
Biden
good.
is the candidate.
Right, that too.
I think that's
Definitely
more
that. He's
of
not
it
more
because
worthy.
he an old ass
Exactly.
white man. But look up his, for y'all, and because I fuck with Biden. Look up his story, bro, and you will understand why he's that old, and he deserved to become president, bro. He was trying like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he did for years, bro. He could not get in.
What he went through.
Yeah, he went through a
he
lot.
got dead kids, bro, through this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
did. Yeah, I know
and
that
then
little
you
bit
see
about his story.
His
Yeah.
son just got prosecuted because his son was a fucking
crackhead, yeah.
and he never denied that. Look at he
Yeah,
never
he didn't.
denied
He never
none of
lied
that
about
shit.
that.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that
So
not the quickest prosecution you've ever seen? Trump shit was drug out.
Right.
Look, I flipped on the TV one morning. I was like, oh, he guilty. Dang.
Right, but you got to
That
think about
quick?
it though. Look who runs the House. that wouldn't have happened if Biden still had the House and the Senate. He don't have that no more. He lost that the last midterm. It switched back over.
Well, that ain't even. That's not even the point. The point is Biden didn't try to stop it. He didn't interject. Or
No,
none
he
of that
didn't.
shit.
No, but what I'm
That's the
saying
point.
is, if he had, it wouldn't have been so easy and quick for them to just jump
Yes, it
on
would've.
that. Had it not been,
It would have. It was.
What you mean? As far as Trump, or are you talking about Hunter Biden?
Hunter Biden. It would have been exactly how it went.
You think they still would have prosecuted him just as fast?
They probably, if Trump wasn't pressing, they wouldn't have. They already. Do you know that they already had a plea deal already?
Yes, I do. That's what I'm saying. No, I think we just misunderstanding each other.
Yeah, he already had a plea deal.
Right.
The Republicans blew the shit up and was like, "Nah, we don't want no plea deal. Send them to trial."
Exactly. Right.
That was the Republicans.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That was Trump and them.
But had the Democrats had the House and the Senate, I don't think he would have went. They still would have went through the motions. It would have just been a plea deal. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it did change the narrative that the House and the Senate switched over.
But that's Republicans.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But people keep saying, well, I get that, but Trump and them saying that it's the Democrats. It's Joe Biden.
Yeah, they're going to always do that shit.
But you making, but are we saying the same?
Yeah, we're saying the same thing. We saying the same thing.
If the Republican running shit, how's the government crooked?
Exactly.
Trump?
Right, you gonna
These
blame
your people
exactly. Y'all
who riding for you.
Exactly. But y'all ain't taking everything that goes wrong. It's the Democrats' fault because you got a Democratic president.
There you go.
But everything that goes right is Republican. You know what I'm saying? Because they can change. They what it is. They control the narrative now because they control the House and the Senate. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is, bro.
But
so
they
don't
automatically
change the Senate. I mean, change the narrative.
And they knew he was. They knew he was guilty.
Yeah. And them same people are still riding for Trump. Them same
motherfuckers who, when they stormed the White House, they nervous. They thinking they about to die.
Right.
They like, oh yeah, Trump, he's an asshole, said that shit at one time. Now you licking his ass.
And he said, but see, this is what I don't understand, why it takes so long for stuff like this to happen. This is how you know that all these people in Supreme Court, the House and the Senate, all these being Republican people, and a lot of them were appointed by him while he was in office. He knew what the fuck he was doing, man, because he knew he was like, okay, they might get me on this, that, and the other, but I'm not never going to jail, and I might end up the president again behind all of these favors that I did and all these appointments that I done put these people in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening because the thing is, how do there is nobody, now one of us or nobody we know could go in and storm a government building with a bunch of motherfuckers and do what they did and walk up out of there. First of all, not only if we walk up out of there, we still be in jail right now, bro. In federal prison right now.
They took vacation pay.
Yes, bro. Come on,
you
fam.
took a vacation pay to go storm the Capitol. What is you? These motherfuckers is retarded.
Yeah,
should have been fired.
They bold. What it is they have such a sense of entitlement. They bold, like y'all ain't telling me nothing. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you that I can do what I want to do because this country gonna show y'all that we could do what the fuck we want to do.
Let's not
and that's what they doing right now.
Fact
this shit crazy.
That it takes a lot of hate to
business,
put in vacation time. To join the insurrection.
Yeah, real talk.
That's a lot of hate. I don't want to glaze over that.
Man.
Not only that, how many people got killed?
Vacation time to go join the insurrection.
Yes. How many people got killed behind there, bro? Was it 5? At least about 5 people got killed. A couple of police officers or something.
It was 1 police officer, 1 lady got shot, murdered.
And then maybe 5 civilians, or maybe not civilians, but government employees, but they weren't.
Man,
but okay, so here's the thing: who get blamed for the murders? Because again, we could all be riding in the car.
You know what I'm saying?
We could all, you know the scenario.
That's
we could all be riding in the car, and if one motherfucker got an illegal gun,
because
and we go do something, and somebody died behind that.
The ultimate Trump is the
everybody with that murder.
We know that.
So it's 5 motherfucking bodies, bro.
It's kind of rhetorical, because like you said, if 2 civilians decide to perform a criminal felony type act and somebody dies.
Exactly.
The person who's living get that bag.
Show do.
Or the person
Show do.
I'm wondering.
like even
Not really wondering, but he should have got that.
He should have got
he
that.
shoulda got
They
that.
tried. He got impeached twice for that.
Right. But still, somebody,
But it
we
ain't-
talking about murder, man.
Yeah,
somebody
like,
got
yeah,
to
it-
that's it.
Somebody got to go to jail, bro.
Who orchestrated? It's like if you captain of a army and you say, hey, go storm this building and whatever, and they weren't supposed to storm this building, you know what I'm saying? They gonna hold you accountable. You get like they finna take
And
you
my
to court.
thing
You know
is
what
what
I'm
you
saying?
said. When he, like what you saying, he got impeached twice. You know why it got overturned? Because of what you
Exactly, the motherfucking house. The House and the Senate.
Because who got it?
controlled
Republicans. But they saying we crooked or who crooked? It look like y'all the ones.
That's organized crime at its
It
highest.
sound like
at its
y'all
highest,
feel.
bro. That's why they don't like the mafia, man. Because we can't get none of that money y'all get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a mob.
Old mob.
That's the new mob.
Go trace this shit back.
You
back
right.
then, you gonna run to the mob.
Real time.
Especially all in Vegas, Trump wanted
Planes and shit falling out of the sky with motherfuckers
Man.
up in there randomly. Oh, it was engine failure. Really?
Nah, nigga.
Really?
I don't
Who was on
believe
there
you.
though? Oh, we had a
They
Democratic
just say
guy.
they-
He was
they ain't
real
blowing up
big.
cars
He was
no
over
more.
this
They
law that was
blowing
gonna
up-
restructure the
they
whole.
blowing up planes and buildings now and train. You know what I'm saying? Like boats.
Yeah.
Down that rabbit hole, as you say.
Hey.
They blow a whole boat just to take one motherfucker out. Like what was the dudes they just took out on that
This
boat?
some great
It was a bunch of,
dialogue, yo.
Rich oil tycoon or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I know you talking
That
about.
boat, whatever shit, that boat, that motherfucker
Exactly,
sucked that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man, they
But what you saying, I'm trying to, this is off the subject a little bit, but it's funny. Who the fuck was that motherfucker who went down in that little ass submarine?
Oh, there was some
You gotta be a retarded motherfucker. It was some billionaires.
Billionaires in there.
Yeah, in the sun.
Yeah. Oh, why you saying
crazy,
that? What
bro.
about
You
the
brought
Cash
your-
App? What about the dude that owned Cash App?
What the fuck happened?
He was murdered.
Yeah.
Nobody know what happened behind it. I don't know nothing. But guess what? I'm thinking it was government shit. Cause guess what? Right after that, the government was finna implement their own kind of Cash App little system just like that, and they was talking about buying it from him. He wouldn't sell.
Ooh. Sound like the music industry.
And then they implemented their little shit right after that. And whoever owned it now, they
What's that popping sound? Nah,
gangsters. Come
Man.
on, bro.
Yes, they are, bro.
We got some.
Nah.
They're gonna extort you. They're gonna press you. You're gonna pay taxes on everything that you buy. They're gonna press. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh yeah, tax on top of
And
tax,
it's
Cash
everything
App
gonna take
tax,
your shit. Then
Square
you do what they
tax,
want, they
then
gonna
they
kill
tax them the tax. Man,
like-
dude, my charge was $195 at this shop. They had the Square or whatever the
Right.
whatever the thing,
Yeah,
the
they
tap
tap and
thing.
pay, yeah.
That motherfucker came up to like $245, bro.
Yeah, because they charge you for using.
That's
the fucking tap and
crazy.
pay. Instead of
That's
just taking it
nuts,
right out.
bro.
You be better off just swiping
Well,
your shit.
I'm gonna say
getting it out the
$225.
ATM or
I'm gonna
something.
try to, but it
I
was
know,
more than
man,
what the
it was
fuck
way
I
more.
was.
It was more on top of the taxes that was already on. Yeah, I
it
know.
went over 2. I'm like, damn. I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
it's a lot. It's a high ass rate on it. I was gonna do that shit.
Hey, I ain't even finna flip the conversation to third party transactions.
Man.
You know where I sit.
Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna even. I don't like it because it'd be so convenient if you did join. But I understand why you don't.
Man,
You know what I'm
third
saying?
party transaction. Invite somebody else to my money.
Right.
That's what I hear.
Especially when you doing
Right.
cyber shit, I get it, man, because now that's
Right.
where all the crime is going to. So your money definitely ain't safe, doing it online no more, because these motherfuckers just hack into your shit at any given time, or a system could crash or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know how vulnerable we are with it.
And
but we all
then it's
vulnerable.
our enemies. It's like China and Russia, the
Exactly.
ones who
Yeah.
fucking getting our information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All my co-workers at work laugh at me every payday. They watch the clock. No later than 12:30. Shaw, we know where you going. Yep.
Where you going
Get
to
your
check?
money out
To
the
the bank.
Man.
Get my shit up out of there.
Withdraw.